Hi everyone, I am Samuel Young III, Chandler Thrifts, Paw Paw, as he called me, and the rest of them do too. I'm here today to, talk about what the war, which was Vietnam, done for me. Actually, the war itself, I was very fortunate. I went in '66. Because I had got out, I quit school when I was 17. I went in, I had just turned 17. I went into the United States Army. I took my basic training in Fort Bragg. Took my advanced infantry training in Aberdeen Proving Ground. Once I finished the advanced infantry training, they sent me straight over to Germany, which, very fortunate, I was very fortunate. My mother, through prayers, kept me from going to Vietnam. Vietnam at that time was heavy fighting, heavy. And I was one of the fortunate ones that did not have to go. But while I was in Germany, I spent 31 months in Germany. They took at one time that the Russians was coming into Czechoslovakia, going over into Germany, and they did put us on the front line at that time. It was in '68, the first of '68, around January, February, as I recall. We stayed out there for a couple of months, and then they brought us back. But where the Army actually changed me was, it took a child that thought was a man and made him a man. It got my mind in the right direction, which I took my GED, and then once I come out in '69, I advanced further to make my grade higher GED, and I feel just roughly, if it hadn't been for the Vietnam War going on and my uncles talking me, which actually ended up retiring from the United States Army, they taught me into joining the military. And I feel that was my turning point in life to really make something of me. And I was very fortunate when I got out in '69. The war was still going on. Duke Power at that time was hiring. And I had a high classification, being that the military wasn't going to supposedly draft me, that Duke said, well, hey, let's get him. We can invest in him. And I did. I actually still with Duke under temporary, going through temp operations. I'm still working at Duke facilities. So, and that right now, you figure the '69 to now is roughly 44 years. So I've been fortunate. God has blessed me, and I feel the Vietnam War, actually, yes, it helped me with life today. The military, the United States Army was good to me, but I actually went in to retire, make a retirement of it, but it just, 3 years was enough, and I was fortunate. Didn't have to go to Nam, so I chose to come home. So that's the rest of my story is, God loved me.